Stepping into the box, Josh Bell. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Pulled toward right center field. Marisnick is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Colin Moran. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing. Striding into the box, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Batting second, the third baseman,
J.D. Davis, the next to bat. A high fastball is in there. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. J.D. Davis becomes out number 2 this inning. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Polanco has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Gregory Polanco. Comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
That is fifth, the shortstop, number 44.
Into the box, Kevin Kramer, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. As he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. On a rope to the second baseman. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
The second baseman.
Into the box now, Kevin Newman. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Marisnick comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's been swinging a hot bat in the series with 7 base hits coming in. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The catcher, number 36.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. To the plate now, Mitch Keller.
The pitcher.
As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. First delivery to him on the way. Pete Alonso is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
High and deep to right center. On the move is Polanco. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Reynolds is there. 2 gone.
Batting fifth.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here it comes on 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Osuna recovers, and the throw to first ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Conforto is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 10.
Ready for another chance? Bryan Reynolds. Lifted the other way to left center. Cespedes is after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out.
Up next for pitch.
Stepping up now, Colin Moran.
Colin.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And that is off the wall. The relay. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases. And that, as you see, will extend his hitting streak to an even 30 ball games. That is some month of baseball.
D-Row, I'm going to have to ask you about this. Is that kind of the number when you start thinking about, hey, you're having a really good streak?
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third, the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Frazier is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. Next for the Mets, Jacob deGrom. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Fouled away. This one's down to third. He's got it. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. So striding forward now, Kevin Kramer as we begin the top of the fourth. Lifted in the air to center field. Marisnick is under it. One away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in now, Kevin Newman. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Grounded back up the middle. Rosario brings it in on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So here's Adam Frazier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Amed Rosario, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. One away.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Popped him up. Bell waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So here's Jeff McNeil, and Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. All set for the start of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Jose Osuna.
The catcher, Jose Osuna.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And it's a good start to the inning for the Bucks. It's a leadoff double.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with the bat in his hands.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The first baseman.
Back to the top of the order now, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. He's set. Here it comes. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the Hind. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before, and you can add 1 more home run onto this already impressive number. So now to the plate, Brian Reynolds.
The center fielder, Brian.
And he gets a hold of this one again to deep right field. Racing back, the right fielder. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Yeah, man, it's always tough to score runs here with this big ballpark in Citi Field. Heck, D-Roll, they've moved the fences in a couple of different times here to make it easier for the Mets hitters.
You know, this has been such an impressive hitting performance today by this offense, considering the fact that we're in Citi Field, although aesthetically pleasing, not for an offensive ball player.
Michael Wacha gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Out of here! And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 45 home runs now on the campaign as this lead swells to 7-0. Into the box now, Gregory Polanco. A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs. In now, Kevin Kramer.
Number 44.
Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the second baseman, Kevin Newman.
Up next for the Buccos, Kevin Newman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. High in the air out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. Home half of the... Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Infield in the overshift here now. The pitch. Michael Conforto comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. First offering on its way. Wilson Ramos is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. 8 of their hits have gone for extra bases. So they're not only putting the ball in play and getting on base, they are doing so with authority. And that has this dugout feeling awfully good about themselves, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Marisnick is camped under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away.
The catcher, number 36.
So coming to the plate, Jose Osuna. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Back up the middle. Gets dirty and gloves it. He goes to first. Wow.
Oh, man, once it got past the pitcher, I figured it was a base hit, but then the shortstop comes out of nowhere to make the diving stop. That was incredible.
Popped him up. Alonso is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Behind 0-2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reynolds is on the move for it. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Center fielder, number 60.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Robinson Cano will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, Dero, it's kind of getting late early. That's only their first hit of the game, and we're into the 6th inning.
Yeah, this guy's been on point all day, working it in and out. Their pitching staff obviously did their homework on this offense. But right here, able to break through with the first knock. Hopefully the pass the baton mentality goes into effect, and we get some offense.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in the. Jerry's Familia comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Rosario's got it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now batting, Bryan Reynolds. He went deep last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So digging in now, Colin Moran. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Rosario is underneath this one, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. First pitch coming. Here it is. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Polanco to the track. He gets there, but he missed it. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. No balls and a strike to count. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Jeff McNeil is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Yeah, and they say better late than never, and that's definitely the case here. They couldn't get anything going through the first 6 frames, but they scratch a run across here in the 7th. We'll see if they can parlay that first run into something more.
No hits to this point. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And this will be fouled away. And another foul ball. Alonso stands at first with 1 out. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to Bell. The double play. And that's how the inning ends. Coming to the plate now, Gregory Polanco. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
At the plate now, Kevin Kramer. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Marisnick comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Stepping in, Kevin Newman. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder coming on. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now at the plate, Adam Frazier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Gone into the upper tank.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Next will be Jose Osuna. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Here's Jake Marisnick.
The center fielder, Jake.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Left field and deep. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Now at the plate, Mitch Keller. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. High and deep to right center. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Up next for pitching.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Josh Bell. He went deep back in the 5th. Taken high and deep to right. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here off the bat of Josh Bell. His 2nd of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Justin Wilson will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Brandon Nimmo is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Conforto is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting.
Standing in, Colin Moran. Lifetime numbers against Justin Wilson. He's got a 3-for-5 line. He also has 1 home run. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. So here's Brandon Nimmo starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First offering on its way. Ahmed Rosario is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Fouled off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Popped him up. Kramer shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. J.D. Davis swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
behind 0-2 now. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first will be in time for the final out, and the Pirates will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
11-1 at the end of this one.